In case you missed it, the Trump administration canceled grants for street safety, walkability, and bikeability for communities across the country. Why? The projects are, quote, hostile to motor vehicles. The Department of Transportation literally cited this as a reason when rescinding a $1.2 million grant awarded last year to San Diego, doing the same for a pedestrian trail grant in Fairfield, Alabama. This is after Trump said,
"It's not even necessary. I would have said you don't buy it. You take an airplane. It costs you $2. It costs you nothing. And if you have to, you drive."
To justify cutting $2.4 billion in funding for a high-speed rail project from LA to SF. Working people already feel forced to use private vehicles. 80% of people who primarily use cars as their mode of transportation have, quote, no choice but to drive as much as they do. Trump's strategy is simple. Eliminate public transit options so that working people have no choice other than the one that's most profitable for his industry allies. They are juicing people for as much as they can. Fuel, maintenance, repairs, registration fees, insurance, it all adds up. The average monthly payment to lease a car in the second quarter of 2025, $612. Owning an old one, $529. To legally drive their car, the average car owner spends $815 annually in licensing, registration, and taxes. The average full coverage policy cost for car insurance, over $2,600, and that's up 50% from 2020. On average, lowest income households that own a vehicle spend 38% of their after-tax income on transportation. For lower income households without a vehicle, 7%. Trump continues to make good on his promise to big oil. They fund $400 million to elect him and influence Congress. He guts clean energy tax credits, transportation, and walkability. Everyone's happy. And it's not just big auto and big oil who benefit. Big union busters across the board also win when workers are isolated. These attacks on transit alternatives are part of a larger trend of fragmenting communities, siloing us, and profiting off of that isolation. From AI therapy and AI friends to profit maximizing social media algorithms, the average American worker spends 52 minutes a day commuting. It's easier to take advantage of and profit from our growing isolation when our downtowns are a place to drive through instead of arrive at. It's harder to set off a chain reaction of union organizing and strikes when we don't take our kids to the same school or go to the same bar after work. But remember, people still have a lot of power locally. Transportation policies are primarily set on the state and local level. From building bus benches at bus stops to creating third spaces and organizing in our neighborhoods, communities are creating infrastructure that even Trump can't block.